friends, welcome to another video on my cosplay channel. My name is Cosplay Vicar, and today I want to show you my Darth Vader voice changer setup. Now this setup is pretty much identical to what many people use, but there's just two things that are different in my setup that I'd love to show you today. One is going to be something that you can 3D print, and the other is the kind of microphone that I'm using. Now, to do my Darth Vader voice changing, I'm using what's called a Zoom multi-stomp guitar pedal. This is the same as what many Vaders are using. It's a good, cheap option for doing your voice changer. I'm using a bog standard little speaker that clips onto my Vader belt. The settings for the multi-stomp, I'm using some basic settings that I've kind of fiddled with a little bit that you can find on another YouTube video. I've not made that video, it's by someone else. I'm going to tag that in the show notes. It's the one that I use to help set this up. So my settings are pretty similar to what other people are using. There's nothing different in that. But what I want to show you is the two differences in my little setup. So I'm just going to show you how this setup works. Speaker with a cable that goes into the multi-stomp. The multi-stomp pedal then goes into this little Bluetooth speaker. And I think Bluetooth microphone. I think it's the microphone that I particularly like. It does something to the voice that the normal microphone doesn't. There is no need for a compressor or anything kind of attached to the multi-stomp pedal. With my setup, it's just a little Bluetooth microphone that you kind of turn on. I've got some little lines here. I'll read a few lines out to you. So this is my microphone.
You're part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away. I hope so for your sake, Commandor. The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am.
So there you go, that's the setup. Now this little microphone that I bought was straight from Amazon. It's about £25. That velcros into my Vader helmet, and this all velcros together. Now this is what I want to show you. So you can print yourself one of these, and I think it's a must. If you have a multi-stomp pedal, one of the issues is it's very easy to have the knobs knocked while you're trooping. The way that I wear this, it's in a little leather pouch that goes on my back by my cape, and one of my last troops that I did, it did get knocked mid-troop, and it was misbehaving. I couldn't work out what had gone on because I've got it myself all kitted up. So I knew I wanted to make something that would fit onto the pedal that would stop me from being able to knock it while trooping. So that's what I've done. I've designed and 3D printed my own cover to go on the multi-stomp. So if you're using a multi-stomp, you can download this from Thingiverse and print it for yourself. So it's basically a cover that goes onto the multi-stomp, clicks in place, there you go. And because you don't need to access any of the buttons on the top, it really just protects you from being able to knock it while trooping. Now some of you might say, I've never had that problem. I've never knocked my multi-stomp while trooping. Well, I did in my last troop, and I didn't know what to do because I got my helmet on, I'm out trooping, and we were quite a walk away from the changing rooms. So I had to go mute for a little while. So essentially what happens is the cables kind of still fit around, and what I've done is I put some Velcro onto my Bluetooth transmitter, and that just Velcros onto the protective unit that I've designed, and then that goes in my headset, and it just keeps the whole thing nice and tidy. So that's it for the video today. I just wanted to show you what I'd made up. I'm going to do some little B-roll so you can see it kind of closer up. But if you want to download and print yourself one of these, I'd love to see how you choose to use it. Do you make any modifications with it? It's free for you to fiddle with, so you probably will design something better than what I've designed here. But I certainly am pleased with myself, and I knew that I needed something that would go straight onto the pedal so I couldn't fiddle with anything while I'm trooping. So there you go. I'd love to know what you think. Until next time, enjoy cosplay.